Hi everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're all well and safe and having a great day. I had a great day painting this scene in Krita, and I was working from a black and white photo, so I thought let's work with a limited palette of colours. So basically I'm working with a sort of a teal colour and a creamy colour, a bit like the new very popular sort of colour cast that they put on movies these days. I just thought of that. I never intended that when I was doing the painting. That just occurred to me this second. Anyway, I didn't give any real thought to the colour scheme. I just went with the flow and came up with this, and I really do like it a lot. So let's get into the video and just see how I fumbled through to come up with this colour scheme with no real thought or reason to it. Pastels in Krita then. All these layers, they're all about the texture that I've got on the paper. Link in description to find out all about that. I've actually, there you go, there you see the texture there. I've already coloured the background. I'm on my underpainting. Pastels today. I like this teal colour. This is the scene I'm doing. It's just going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Just cracking in with that sky first of all. Don't know if that's the right thing to be doing. And I'm going with I'm going to make up some sort of random colour scheme as I'm going. That's my plan. Yeah. I'm using the Pastel Legacy. So I guess this is like a, let's try a different one. Pastel Basic. Working from a black and white photo, so I've got absolute what purple would look like on this. I've got absolute control or choice of what palette I put in here. Sort of like that. I don't know if I'm going to put the cars in or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's go with a little bush thing going off here. Might be a bit lighter. Let's go more towards the blue. Blue, purple. Another bush. I do like to start off with these really kind of abstract shapes. Why have I got it so big? That's the question I need to ask myself. When those little trees are more like that. Then we've got the buildings there. We've got this other tree here. That one's kind of got the background going off. Yeah, that feels a bit more like it. I'll put this car in maybe. Let's see what we're like. Way too big, isn't it? That's thinking about the rooftops, and then that going off there like that. Just trying to work out how these cars are going to go. Oops, wrong colour. We've got the pavement. Sort of like that. I just like, what I like about this photo is the telegraph pole or the telephone wire that just sort of goes off like a star at every angle. Just went a bit over the top there. Looks a bit wrong, doesn't it? Set. Boom. Tree line. That's it. Now it's coming together. A little bit of a post. Edge. And then we've got this big post coming up there, like that's like that, let's say. Therefore that post would be there. I like it. I'm kind of simplifying it. That's that side of it done. I put in all these other cars. I guess I got to, haven't I, really? Kind of coming across there like that. That one's about right. I think the easiest way to do it would be to kind of work backwards. So we've got that going off there, and we've got that coming down there like that. That goes kind of like that. That like that. Wheels. too big? Don't know. I know I've got it closer to the edge than what it is on the photo, quite a lot. We've got this edge going off just here, so that then comes down like that. Let's move it across a bit. It means that wheel's in the wrong place. Get in there. Just a little mark here and a mark there. Should totally do the job. Nobody said it was easy. That helps, doesn't it? Just putting that little line in there. Oops. Let's undo that. That needs to go like that. I think that's where I was going wrong. That line there. The wheel. That goes down. And I concentrate, just keeping it loose, but that goes up. But actually paying attention to where you draw your lines. I think kind of want to get bogged down like this, but if you start doing things like cars, you've got to get them reasonably accurate, I suppose. That comes. So, oh man, I've just got this so wrong. That's better. Yeah, that's a bit better. I can fiddle around with this later. This is looking a bit clogged up, isn't it? The beautiful thing about this is You never fill the grain like you do with real pastels, which is cool. Woo, one card done. One. Let's get some more in. As I work along, they're going to become less detailed. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. The roofs are all pretty much run horizontal to one another. I mean, I used to have to kind of put thick lines in, and then I start to chisel away and leave a thin line. Like that. Well, this one's coming together a bit easier. So I seem to have a limited palette of 3 or 4 colours, which I'm very happy with at the minute. I'm getting a bit bogged down. I need to just chill out a little bit. Just relax, Steve. I can see what you've done wrong there. That actually goes. That's okay. That comes around like that. Goes like that. I'm getting fed up drawing cars. I have to say, I'm looking at. Let's get a bit looser. That's it. It's getting all a bit too tight. I haven't even thought about the houses yet. It's too high, isn't it? It's too high. I thought I got this car sorted a bit ago. Now it's all gone sort of a bit pear-shaped. Let's do that one and that one. So somehow I've like not got in all of these cars. I might just sort of leave it like a suggestion like that. It's better. There we go. I think that will do for cars. And get back into what I really like doing, and that is just sort of splashing colour on, although even though it is supposed to be pastel, so you wouldn't be splashing that around much. It'd actually be lots of dust, wouldn't it? Ooh, that took a bit of doing. I like the abstract little bit in the middle. Let's change the brush up a bit. What we got here? So I'm using the Pastel 08 impact brush now, and I'm thinking about these buildings a bit. Let's get this big bush in here. Yeah. Oh, I like that squiggly line. Just went a bit too far with it though. So kind of got, do I draw these chimneys in just as like a stroke like that? Bit of a gap, another one in. That bush is in the wrong place, isn't it? I will get it right, I promise. They should be flat like that. Throw chimneys. Colour a wall like that. Got another one slightly different, maybe a bit darker. Row of terraced houses in the UK. So this has changed quite a bit, hasn't it? Let's sort of sculpt around this a bit. I like that triangle. I'm going to leave that in. I'm going to come around here, just hopefully make that look a bit more. I wanted it twig-like, to be honest. There we go. Let's go for some cream. I want it to be quite light, not exactly white. Maybe that colour. Yeah, just pop in. Highlights on the cars and that bonnet there. Down the side of that. Down there. It's the highlights that make it, I think. Cool. Maybe even too much. Might be too much. Let's not just overdo it, Steve. Not overdo it. So I'm picking the colour off the canvas and making it a little bit lighter. Like that. Kind of like that zigzag thing going off there. Yeah, that works. No. No, no. Oh. Must work out the undo. Control Shift Z. I must work that out one day. I think if I select that, that might work in there. Yeah. Just wanted a little mark there. I need it. I don't know if I need it actually. I don't think it does. Got a smudge, but we're gonna, Ramon, I'm smudging, look. Let's try it with a blending stick. Soften off some of these. This was taken literally 1 year ago, the week before the lockdown came, the first COVID thing came into place, and we had the first lockdown. And we went to see some friends, and we had a drive down to where they live, and I was in the passenger seat. Special K was driving, and I got my camera out, my phone, just snapping away, taking pictures as I was driving through the towns en route, just to just to get material for painting. So, you know, there's always an opportunity to grab something. Be careful there. Right, telegraph poles then, the wires, I think I'm going to put them in, you know, because that's what sort of drew me to the original photo. I think they need to be any thicker than that. And do I put any more detail in here? Do I? Don't think so. Each house has got a window at the front. typical terraced house in the UK. 2 rooms at the front, 2 at the back. Some of the windows are lighter, catching that light. A bit big, that window. Almost sorted. I don't want it to look like I've got car roofs going all the way up, higher up than that. That would be weird with the perspective. Smudge them colours a bit. That's cool. I like it. There we go. Finished. I think it's finished. Just changing to the pastel legacy. Smaller. I just wasn't happy with that little bit. That's better. Yeah, that's way better. Let's get it signed. So there we are, a pastel painting in Krita, taken from a black and white photo, semi-impressionist, abstract, using a limited palette, which was great using a black and white photo because it meant that I'd got no idea what colours I wasn't distracted by the colours of the photo, and used, I don't know why I did that, and why, you know, I didn't have to use the colours in the photo. I could choose totally of my own, and I chose a really, really limited palette, beginning with that sort of teal looking background, and then adding the creams and a little bit of purple, really, and just using lights and shades, darks and shades and lights of those colours. Just looking at this actually, and I'm thinking I could just sweep across the pavement, maybe. Try that one. That's it. Yeah, using that really limited palette, and I really like what I've come up with. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let's put a few chimney stacks in, or chimney pots I should say. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, big thumbs up as always, much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Got lots of videos like this, and I would love to be sharing them with you. So don't forget, everybody, stay safe, stay sane, and keep painting. And hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye.